again. I'm DJ Kingsbury from the I Am Fat vlog, and I just want to talk about something. Hold on a second. It's little bit better. Be prepared to have things improvised as we go along. Nothing is going to be. I'm going to try to be planned out, but not everything is going to be planned out. I'm not very good at that. Anyway, or hoodle, as I like to say, being that I'm from the Midwest. One of my biggest pet peeves is the layouts of cities or certain parts of the cities, especially in areas that are, say, low income, or you're surviving on nothing, or Social Security, or food stamps, or whatever. And a big thing with that, you might see obese people, fat people, or big bone people, people who didn't lose their baby fat or whatever, or whatever it is. But you'll see an abundance of convenience stores, or dollar stores, or family dollar stores. And in the area, you might see at least one grocery store that's an easy access. Because what people forget when they don't have to worry about where their food source is going to come from, or if they have an abundance or enough to survive to be able to drive. So when you don't have a car, you have to rely on the bus, or at best walking. And you don't want to be carrying around a lot of stuff, so you get either a cart, or you attempt to take a cart from the store, which I have a lot of times, and push down, which is illegal, and you get caught by the police and get a ticket. So, and that's a completely other story. But then you have to rely on stores that don't have the greatest quality of food, or the cheapest thing. And usually is the pop or soda, for those who don't say pop. And that's another completely different other video. But I mean, you have to survive, and we know that corn, soda, or pop, or the flavored Kool-Aids with a lot of sugar, the cheap peanut butter, the cheap jellies, the cheap mayonnaise, and such, will fill up, and they're easy to get. I mean, when you don't have enough, you can only use what you have in the moment, and you have to think about surviving, not about health. You have to think about survival. So, health itself becomes a what's the best word? For those who are able to do it, not just everyone. Yes, we all want to live healthy and stuff like that, but not everyone's able to do it. So yes, at times you might see obese people in whatever areas, but you have to look around their ability to get to stuff. Because I will admit, I don't have a car. I should get a car at a point, but for a while, I was relying on the food being driven to my house by a person from the store. And not everyone has that ability, because not every store does that. It was great. I don't have that ability right now. So So I personally don't always have access to the best of foods. And at the moment, I don't have a refrigerator. I don't have a kitchen. So I have to live off crap that won't melt and will keep me going day by day. Whatever it is, by my choices or by things around me creating that situation, I have to live within that restriction. And not everyone has the ability or want of ability to understand that kind of living. Across the street from me is a McDonald's. Next to me is a store, so I'm lucky in that, but still I'm limited on what I'm able to have. So even if it's fresh food, is it fresh food because of the GMOs? And is it organic? Because if your potato doesn't grow sprouts after a while, it wasn't organic. There's chemicals in it. But that's a completely other video. Any hoodle. So that part needs to be seen and realized, because there are things that we need to see and discuss on the outer side, because we don't always choose or have the ability to choose about what is around us. And what is accessible to us in the moment is what we're going to go out and choose to do. If there's a dollar store, it's $1 pop, and all you have is $3 on you, you're going to want to buy an extra thing of peanut butter to survive. Or bread. Or jelly. And the pop. Especially when the orange juice is like this. You might have frozen corn. That's if you have access to a freezer or even other vegetables to a freezer or a refrigerator or a microwave to heat them up. But that isn't my present situation. So not everyone has the same abilities as others. And we seem to forget that. So it's more easier and accessible to walk across the street, pick up that McDouble, than to go spend, even though it would be more logical to go to the store, for me personally right now that's next door, and buy that apple. But a bushel of apples right now is $3. I could fill up on a McDouble for $1.50, which used to be on the dollar menu that McDonald's took away. That's a completely other video. So there are reasons, not excuses, for why people do what they do, which might not be understandable to other people. And then it gets even harder and more unreasonable or more quantified or more crazy as you have more of people in your family or gathering. Because if you have kids, they always don't want peanut butter. And you have to feed them. You have to survive. And it's sad. And it's built this way that this is the cheaper stuff. And it's done on purpose. That you get this much. Or even the Shasta, that's 2.5 liters next to this 2 liters that I actually got from a gas station. So it's done specifically on purpose for reasons, because they want to profit. They think they're benefiting you, but they're not. to what I wanted to say. That's just a small little point. Thank you. And have a nice day.